Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a wonderful day in my neighborhood. A wonderful day in my neighborhood. Will you buy dimes? Will you buy dimes? Smoke with me, my neighbor. It's August 28th, 2023. We're looking back at our wonderful archived episode. We're going to talk about this one because this is very controversial with the way that they treated Art, the producer, by grabbing his arms against his will. The accusation was made that they were assaulting him. This was senior citizen assault. And Art filed a lawsuit. And then the remnants of the case were all sealed, ordered sealed, and not to be opened by a federal judge. So we're going to talk about more of that in another upcoming episode. But for now, let's enjoy season 1, episode 93. I'm your host, Phil N. DeBlanc, de la Française Nueve. And we got Victoria Clark. You know her from Kimberley, Akimbo, right? Yeah, me neither. Actress Jenny Mollen, and not really an actress. She just says that because she's probably in a couple roles that her husband got her into as a favor to the studio because he had to stick his penis inside of an apple pie. And she gives ideas for new twists on classic school lunches. Oh, hey, how about instead of giving a banana, you know what you could do is you could slice up the banana and you could put it on like bread with peanut butter. Oh, hey, here's a new twist. Remember the ham and cheese sandwich? Put it in a tortilla and wrap it up and make like a wrap. Okay, that's really cool. Or here's a new little fun. Remember the juice box? Squeeze your own juice and put it in like a Barbie thermos. Fuck you. I mean, who's Oscar Mayer Wiener did she, felicitate to fucking to get all the screen time? Like, does anyone really want to watch the Jenny Mollen daytime talk show? Probably a bunch of single people, lonely people, and old people, women, and single people, and then especially single old women. That's the big one. If you're really an actress, you wouldn't be wasting your time trying to get on daytime TV as a co-host and like writing books that other people write for you, and just because you have an idea, you'd actually be acting. At least say personality, because technically we all have personalities, but then you'd just be another social media influencer, except you have a husband that had intercourse with a pastry. I'm Jason Biggs and I ejaculated in a pie. Get out of here. Anyway, enjoy wasting your time. Dislike this episode right now because it sucks, just like Jenny Mollen's career does and will.
I've been taking Prevagen
and
for
eat
4
some
years
food.
now.
You look like Karen Carpenter, for Christ's sake. I'm just joking. This is part of a comedy monologue for an audition for SNL. All right, and scene.
It's live with Kelly and Mark. Today, Tony Award-winning Broadway star Victoria Clark. Plus, best-selling author Jenny Mollen serves up a new twist on school lunches. Also, the hosts are opening up their very special back-to-school invite. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelo.
Good morning, Monday, August 28th, 2023.
We found Art Moore wandering backstage, and we were like, come on, boo, we gotta go. Got a show to do. Good morning,
Good
Art.
morning, Art.
What were you doing lurking
Yeah, what's
back
going on
there?
back there?
I had a little things to take care of.
Oh,
The executive restroom, is that? Or the
No,
executive
not natural things.
Not natural.
Oh, not natural
Okay.
things. Unnatural things?
Unnatural.
Business thing.
Oh, business things. Oh, totally
Yeah.
unnatural.
How you
Oh,
doing
yeah.
today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, what is a thirst trap and how not to hate your friends' vacation photos? I don't hate my friends' vacation photos. Do you get envious at all?
No, I love my
love
friends'
it.
vacation photos. I
think-
always save it to.
Yeah.
Did you notice that I included you?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a thing on Instagram.
I guess Instagram listens to us or pays attention to us or something. I don't really know.
We hear you.
We here for you.
We here for you.
Anyway, so Instagram notices that I like looking at vacation stuff. So it only feeds me a steady diet of like crystal blue water. Sardinia, Mauritius, Greece,
Yeah.
you name it. And I'm
Yeah.
a sucker and I save it and I save it. And it said to me, would you like to create a special saved
Shared folder. Uh-huh.
And I said, yes, I would. And I incorporated at Instasuelos because I'm trying to tell him something. I would like to go here. Doesn't Zanzibar look exciting? Look at Mauritius. Look at French Polynesia.
I haven't received that.
Yes, you have. You just you're used to ignoring things that I send you.
No.
Yes.
No.
And
Well, anyway,
so-
this article
anyway.
says that more than 55% of people are tired of seeing vacation thirst traps.
Oh, you mean like pictures I take of you shirtless?
Oh, what is that?
Yeah.
I have the legs to prove otherwise. I would say that's sitting in the pocket of what people want to see.
Okay. Well, you may be right. You may be feeling jealous or having second thoughts about it. Are you having second thoughts about it? It's okay to be jealous of this person you barely know. Experts say it's absolutely okay. I do like to see those beautiful places.
Oh yeah, I'm like, because sometimes that's the whole vacation.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that. Those videos of like whatever it is, and I don't know any of these accounts, but somehow they work their way into my feed. But that pulls me through October, November, December, January, February.
Yeah, you're on the East Coast.
Like that gets me through.
Yeah.
You know.
Where do you want to go that we haven't been? I know you want to go to the Mauritius or
Japan,
yeah.
Zanzibar, French Polynesia. Again, these are fantasy. Like I know, like none of this is probably going to happen.
No, but we should go. I want to go to Japan.
Yeah, I do too.
I hear such great things.
I do too. But it seems like the time to go to Japan. Here's what I have deduced.
Yes.
From the amount of people I've spoken to. The time to go to Japan is not when we have off here.
What's the time? April, May.
Like April, May is when you go to Japan.
Hey, we're not beholden to a specific school spring break anymore. We can take those 2 weeks whenever
But
we want.
other people here still have
We don't
kids.
care about that.
Sorry. We are still on spring break for other people's kids.
No.
I'm like, why are we still on spring break?
Yeah, when can we go skiing in Japan?
Yeah.
When is that?
Yeah, spring break would probably be good.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that. We'll go see the cherry blossoms.
Wait, why are we saying we to Gelman? Gelman is not coming on vacation.
I travel with Gelman all the time.
No, but I try to not travel with Gelman. I spend enough of my time. This is when we have our nice, respectful time away from each other.
Speaking of traveling, the number one destination to live and work abroad according to expats.
Okay.
What do you think? Give me your top 2 or 3.
Paris?
France. Okay. Where else?
Rome?
Italy.
Okay. I'm going by where I would want to be an expat. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say Tokyo.
Tokyo. Okay, you're wrong. A few of the top ones are Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah,
I forgot Mexico.
Yeah, very close. Very, very close. Spain. Spain.
Yeah.
Panama.
Malaysia. You would like that.
Yes.
Taiwan, Thailand,
Yes.
Costa Rica.
Okay, these all sound great.
Philippines, Bahrain, and Portugal.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Philippines pop up.
Would you like to be an expat someday? Like when we're a little bit older, go and live in a different country?
Well, for part of the year.
Yeah.
I'm so deeply ensconced in being American.
Yeah.
You know, I love it.
I do too.
It's my favorite place on earth. However, I wouldn't mind spending my summers, say, I don't know, in a little seaside community.
In Greece.
I wouldn't mind being a yaya.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is a conversation.
Or a nona.
Here's the thing about
We talk about this stuff all the time.
When you're looking for a mate, young people out there, find someone you can dream with. And since we were 24, 25 years old, working on a soap without the resources to do all these crazy, extravagant things, we would take long walks on the beach and we'd talk about where we wanted to end up someday, right?
Yeah.
We still do that.
We still do that.
I love that.
I remember the discussion where you were like, babe, by the time we're 45, you said to me, because he was like, okay, we're going to be smart financially.
Yeah.
We're not going to be wasteful.
Yeah.
We're going to do this. We're going to do that, which I did. I followed his instructions.
Yes.
By the time we're 45, we're retired.
But we had 3 kids.
We are living.
We had 3 kids.
We had them then. We are retired. We're going to get out of show business. We're going to be living quietly.
In a place, I pictured a place somewhere where I had a Vespa downstairs.
Yeah.
A Vespa, an old, 1976 Vespa, the kind that you shift the gears over here. Would be living in a little walk-up apartment somewhere in Europe, and the drapes are beautiful, and they're like wee wah, because there's an ambulance going outside.
Yeah, because
and it was all in black and white.
Yeah.
It's all in black and white. That
in
was
your mind?
In my mind.
In my mind, it was in color.
Okay.
So we can see the crystal blue water. I want to see the crystal blue water.
Mm-hmm.
There's crystal blue.
Do we have a boat? Do we have a little skiff? Like a little skiff?
No, that makes me nervous, and here's why. I saw the talented Mr. Ripley too many times.
Yeah.
And the boat is where all the murders occur.
Yeah.
All the murdering in the talented Mr. Ripley happens on a boat.
Walk down with my little Italian sports pink newspaper. I forget the name. Il Gazzetto dello Sport.
Oh.
Yes, and I read, and I couldn't really read I could just read every other word because I'm not that good at reading in Italian. That's where I envision our life in the future.
The future is now.
The future is
now, everybody.
Yes, carpe diem.
Carpe diem, darling. Yes.
What do you got?
Speaking of travel,
Yes.
there's a new trend.
Ooh.
Solo bachelorette trips. Now, how many people here had a bachelorette party or a bachelor party? You have to do it by applause. We can't see your hands. Okay, so like a handful of you. A handful of you went on. Did you have a whole large group of people? The whole bachelorette party?
Were you all wearing sashes?
Sashes, hats, penis hats with penises.
Yeah.
Which to me, it never makes any sense.
No.
I don't even understand what that
No,
means.
it doesn't. It doesn't make sense.
I'm like, I don't get it.
Bad for the bachelorettes.
Yeah, where
They're all it's
her
all
girlfriends are there and they drape her in a sash, and then they put her in a headband that has 2 penises, and I don't.
Yeah. What is that about?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's to me. It's. Did you wear that? No, I didn't wear the hat. No, you're not gonna. You didn't wear the hat. Certainly not in front of your friends and family members. Right. So now they're saying that brides are bucking the tradition of all of that, and they are going on solo destinations for spa and wellness retreats.
Ooh.
So they can be contemplative. Careful, girls. Too much contemplation can lead to you getting
Not married.
chunky. You go to the wrong spa treatment, your feet could get real chilly.
Yeah.
Start thinking about all the things that.
Eduardo, the massage therapist.
All the things that are wrong with hubby.
Yeah, you didn't have obviously you didn't have a bachelor party. You had a bachelor party.
I had a bachelor party. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
What
what
did
I
you
said,
do?
bachelor party.
Very subdued. Yeah, we went to a
Oh, yes, you
steakhouse.
did.
Yeah, drank some wine.
Sipped some wine.
Yeah.
No strippers.
No.
You know how
You
Gelman
know,
premeditated a response to correct her, saying, "Oh, a bachelor
I
party."
had them
That's
cancel
what I
all
said.
the
Oh,
previous
I'm used to
planned
people
things
saying that I had a
since we're just
bachelor
going-
party.
Did you do it local?
Because Gelman's used to people saying that he's gay.
This is why
His whole
I
life
wish
since he
I
was like 12.
here
He's been called
here we
gay.
go.
Because
And he
I
might
would've
be, but I respect him. There's
controlled
nothing wrong with that. I
when
support the
they
community.
canceled the strippers, I would have rehired strippers, but they would have been male strippers, and they certainly would have shown up. It would have been the cop, like, somebody here break the law. I'd be like, yes, the guy that looks super uncomfortable, he broke
The
it.
guy with the wine in his hand.
Yeah, the guy swilling wine, he broke the law.
Aw, I wish you would have been here for that.
Oh, well, I
I
mean,
didn't get an invite.
no,
No, we would have been, we could do forget renewing the vows, we'll renew the bachelor party. Yeah.
100% yes.
Listen, if I would have given you more than 24 hours to get married before the time I asked you, right? Because we got married within 24 hours of me asking you, right?
I would say
Probably
within
less.
12 hours.
12,
yes,
yeah,
go
12
ahead.
hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
about 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have had a bachelorette party?
No,
Yeah, come on.
no.
You'd
I didn't even want to
You'd have gone to
wait.
the swanky Jersey Shore.
No, you know me. Pageantry is not
Yeah, but
my
your
thing.
friends would have taken you out.
They would have wanted to, and I would have squashed it because I am not about I am more about I like the ceremony. I wanted the wedding. I wanted the marriage, not the big wedding. I don't need a bachelorette party to tell me that I'm about to get married because I'm about to get married. Here I am on the airplane. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my bachelorette party. Here we are on the airplane with, can't say it enough, Ricky Lake was also on our flight. And so if Ricky Lake is on your flight to
It's a
go
good
get
sign.
married,
It's a
you
good
know
sign.
that your marriage
What if
is
Maury
gonna-
Povich was on the plane?
that would have been maybe a harbinger. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
would have been scared.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have felt like on the fence about it. Like,
I agree.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Hey, we have a huge show today.
We sure do.
Huge show.
Tony Award winner Victoria Clark is here.
And we begin back to school week with Jenny Mollen, who will give us a new twist on school lunches.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm glad that my kids are adults because whenever Jenny Mollen comes here and does like a school lunch segment with us, I feel like a bad parent.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
He really does it up.
Yes,
All right,
it
what
does.
time is it? It's time for Lives Brighten Your Day Trivia.
You know, they should be fighting. If that boy talking that's gonna make him seem petty. We're this company, this brand, and we go against what they do against discrimination. We don't advertise magazine. People people buy the product not because they like the
That's
product.
our in studio trivia dancer, Allison McPhee
Great job, Allison. All right, on the phone, let's say hello to Susan Golden, who watches the show on WABC. How are you?
Okay. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Where are you in that beautiful photo?
I am in Cabo San Lucas,
Ooh.
a very beautiful place to vacation.
Let me tell you about the psychology of our audience right now. I'm going to tell you about the psychology of our audience. They feel like you've already gone to some place,
Yeah.
so you should never win another trip.
Well, let's see. We don't agree.
We don't agree. We don't have that mentality.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know you guys. I think I know you guys pretty well, like
All
the
right.
back of my hand.
We're going to play a little game. You have given us two statements. One is true, one is false. We have 60 seconds to decide which is the truth. If you stump us, you will win this.
Ah, the glorious mouth.
All right, everyone watching, get your buzzers ready.
All right, Susan. Here are your two statements. I got engaged on New Year's Eve in Times Square.
Ooh.
Or I switched seats with Madonna at an Alanis Morissette show.
What?
You want to get into the Madonna thing?
I do.
Yep.
Where were your seats?
She got engaged in New Year's Eve in
Oh,
Times Square. That's my first
we were
impression,
at
guys.
the Roseland Ballroom in Manhattan, and we were sitting. They had like a the bottom, I think, was general.
She switched
admission,
seats with
but it was
someone
like a balcony around the
at
top,
an
and we were
Alanis
sitting on the
Morissette show,
balcony.
and Madonna was in attendance. So she just put her there so the check if they get fact checked, it'll work out.
Roseland Ballroom in Manhattan, and we were sitting. They had like a
Put your first impression guess in. I say that it's true that you got engaged in New Year's Eve in Times Square.
What?
You want to get into the Madonna thing?
I do.
Yeah.
Where were your seats?
We were at the Roseland Ballroom in Manhattan, and we were sitting. They had like a the bottom, I think, was general admission, but there was like a balcony around the top, and we were sitting on the balcony.
That's correct.
Okay, and what did Madonna say to you?
Nothing.
Nothing. How did you know to switch seats with Madonna? Was she communicating with you telepathically?
No, my friend managed Alanis Morissette, and he worked for Madonna's record label, and through him, she asked if we would switch seats because the spotlight was on her and she didn't want to be in the
What was
spotlight.
Madonna's record label called?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Maverick?
Maverick.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. And how long did you say yes when you got engaged?
I did.
I can't remember the first question. The first one was
She got engaged on New Year's Eve in Times Square.
Okay, all right. I'm so, anytime Madonna is worked into a question,
Yeah.
I just go full
Madonna.
Madonna.
Full Madonna.
I don't even know what else is happening.
I'm going to give you what I think the right answer is here. I think, because you're very specific about this, and I've been to Roseland Ballroom, and I know about that balcony, and you're very specific about this. So I'm going to say
it's true that you
switch
switch
seats with Madonna
at an Alanis Morissette show. Like I said,
You are correct.
boom!
Yes.
That's right, baby. That's fucking 14 in a row. The streak keeps going like
That is so
Undertaker,
cool.
baby.
I did sit down in the seat she had been sitting in. I sat in her seat.
You sat in her seat.
Did she
I'm
sit on your
sorry
face?
You didn't win the mug,
I'm sorry you
but
didn't
you
sit on
still
her
have a chance
face.
to win a great prize. Deja's going to spin the wheel.
Okay, you are playing for an Uni pizza oven. It's a prize package valued at approximately $1,000. You have 20 seconds and only one guess, Susan. Good luck.
All right, here we go, Susan. We've had Michael Bolton on the show. What did Michael say his grandchildren call him?
Oh, his wife is from Argentina. Did I win?
Susan, we've had Michael Bolton on the show. What did Michael say his grandchildren call him?
Oh, they call him Papa. No, Grandpops. Crappy, Grampy.
I don't know.
Pop. I'm gonna say Pop. Final answer. P.O.P.
Said it on the show.
Pop.
I thought it was
Try to
pretty
remember. Check your notes.
G-Pap.
That's what
G-Pop.
I'm doing.
That's what I'm doing. Check your notes. She takes notes.
Cool. Oh, good guess, but no. G-Pop.
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 G-Pap. I said G-Pap. That's what I meant G-Pop.
You had Cabo San Lucas.
I get 90% of the...
Yes, I did, and I am very grateful for that.
Oh.
Right.
Susan,
And
you're
you got a
still going to
mug,
receive
so-
a $500 Uni
It's kind
gift
of a
card,
win.
and you'll now be entered into our grand prize drawing for $5,000 in cash. Better luck next time, Susan. Coming up next, Victoria.
Still ahead on Live. Jenny Mollen helps us kick off back to school week with some fun new ideas for school lunches. We'll open up the inbox to hear your back to school stories. And coming up next, Tony Award winner Victoria Clark.
Looking for... Maury Povich was on the plane.
That would have been maybe a harbinger. I'm not sure.
Wait a minute. Get my favorite dancer on. What's up, girl? What's up? Let's go. All right. Time to dance, everyone.
That's our in-studio trivia
Oh,
dancer,
oh,
Allison
oh,
McNeil.
Great job.
Yeah, she's lying. That was not a great job. I don't know why he's telling you that's a great job. Oh my God, is Jason Biggs' husband coming out yet? Zoe Deschanel doing commercials, like.
Christian Siriano will be here.
And it's back to school week. It continues with a look at how to deal with bullying.
Plus, we're going to be making some fun rainy day s'mores. Just in case of a rainy day.
Love a s'more.
Yes, we seem to have a lot of rainy days these days.
And we have sex.
Here comes a Broadway star. She recently won her second Tony Award for her starring role in the musical Kimberley, Akimbo. Please welcome the divine Victoria Clark. Yeah, you know, it's summertime, so we're doing a gorgeous dress.
Thank you.
Love
Thanks
it.
so much.
Now, you don't always feel glamorous, right? Is that not like?
No, who does?
Well,
I mean, I love getting dressed up. It's my favorite
You
thing.
do?
Yes, I love it.
What about at the Tony Awards? You wore that just scrumptious.
The bright
like
blue dress from
royal blue.
Christian
like,
Siriano.
he's going to be on this show tomorrow.
Yes, he actually designed a costume for me when I did Lady in the Dark at New York City Center, and so we went back to him to see if he would be willing to provide us with a dress for the Tonys, and it was so spectacular.
He's so talented.
Yes,
So
he's amazing and
talented,
very kind.
He's the kindest.
Yes.
He's the most talented, but he's like equal parts kind.
Yes.
2 Tony
Superstar.
Awards you've
Yes,
won.
yes.
Do you keep them in a special place in your house? Do you have like a desk, a shelf?
Actually, my son broke the first one.
Okay.
playing catch with his best friend because he was 10 when I won the first one. And so we just recently, my husband had it recently repaired and polished. And it's, it moves around.
I
And the
kind
second
of
one
love that. He's like, there's so many things to play catch with. My mom just got this cool trophy.
Well, he wasn't actually throwing to Tony, but they were playing like Nerf football or something.
Oh, I see.
This little spinner broke, but it's okay.
Do you remember what was going through your head when you won this last time?
Well, the Tony days are long because we have a dress rehearsal early in the morning prior to the the presentation. But I think this year I was just feeling very grateful, and it didn't matter to me really who won because the people that I was up against are all superstars.
Sure.
Plus, you already had the one, so it's always like
Pressure's off.
it's like you feel like I don't want to be. I don't want to be greedy.
Right,
I don't want to be just share the wealth.
Right.
Like that's like the mentality.
It is. And also, I've had such a fantastic career already. This is the icing on the cake, this show.
Yeah.
And it's such a beautiful experience, and I'm having so much fun that, to me, I was more concerned about the show winning.
Yeah.
And we did. We ended up winning more Tony Awards than any other show.
Who presented you your award?
Okay, so Barry Manilow and Melissa Etheridge presented, and they're not like what you would think of as Broadway folks.
Right.
But Barry Manilow has a show coming to Broadway this coming season,
Incredible.
called Harmony. And I backstage afterwards, I was sort of like giving him a pep talk, which is funny. Like right after you win the Tony, you don't think I was just wanted to support him and tell him that we're really looking forward to having him on Broadway.
That's the thing about the Broadway, the workers,
The community,
the community. It's so supportive of one another.
We're really a family. I mean, it's really true. And we get to work with each other in and out if we're blessed enough.
From show to show to show to show.
Yes, and we support one another's triumphs. And we also, we've seen all of our kids grow up together.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
So it is a big family.
When you're on stage and the lights are up, and can you ever see any famous people?
Yes.
Does it make
Sometimes we can.
Does it freak you out? How do you take it?
I love seeing people. I actually don't look people in the eye ever, but I spend a lot of time staring out into the void.
Right.
One time during Light in the Piazza, which was a while ago.
Which was
but
incredible.
Thank
by the
you.
way. You won your first Tony.
Yes. Barbara Streisand came.
What?
And she was wearing a white pantsuit, and her cell phone went off.
No!
But you don't care because it's Barbara Streisand. But she was a few minutes late, and she wore a white pantsuit, and she was on the third row, so we all knew it was Barbara Streisand.
Do you think Patti LuPone would have yelled at Barbara Streisand?
She might have. She might. That's not my vibe. I have never been known to do that, but I might if something terrible happened. I might. But I usually don't. I usually just let it ride.
All right, we need to take a break. But when we come back, we're going to talk about how it was you starring as a teenager from New Jersey.
Still ahead on Live. We begin back to school week with Jenny Mollen and fun school lunches.
They get it. They know how it works. And more importantly, it works for them.
I don't have any anxiety about money anymore. I don't have to worry about a mortgage payment every month. It allowed me to live in my home and not have to make payments.
If you're 62 or older and own your home, you can access your equity to improve your lifestyle. A reverse mortgage.
Is Jason Biggs' husband showing up yet?
Inspire.
Treatments worldwide, pushing the limits of what's possible. And now we're closer than ever for patients in Northern Illinois. Call now.
Turn all the letters. Oh, everything's better. I wonder how you see the things you see with a change of perspective. Nothing's defective. I wonder what you see.
Kimberley Akimbo on Broadway. You play a teenager from New Jersey.
Yes.
Did I inspire you?
My entire character is based on you, Kelly.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Tell us about the story.
So the musical is based on a play by David Lindsay Abaire called Kimberley Akimbo that he has transformed into a musical with the composer Janine Tesori. And it's a story about a 16-year-old girl who has a genetic disorder which causes her to age 4 times faster than she's supposed to. So she's 16, but she looks like me. And we find out very early in the show that her life expectancy is actually 16. So you know from the get-go that she has, the clock is ticking. She has dysfunctional parents and an aunt who has just gotten out of jail, who's on parole. And she has just moved to a new town in Bergen County. She doesn't know why, but under sketchy circumstances. This is a comedy.
Yes.
And so she has a brand new school. She has to make new friends. And it's a story of how she navigates her life. She knows she doesn't have much time left, but how she's going to navigate it to make the most of the time she has left.
Dying.
And
it's a comedy with a lot of depth and a lot of heart.
Thank you. I think so.
Way to do this
Yeah, and it's a lot of twists and turns
that,
as the show goes on, and a lot of surprises.
Well, there's a reason that it's won so many Tonys, and we thank you for being
Well,
here.
because the Jewish producers
on Broadway
had to
at the theater.
suck a lot of.
Up next, Jenny Mollen and fun school lunch ideas. Stick around.
Tomorrow on Live from Project Broadway, Christian Siriano.
It's gonna all come back. It's gonna be a good day. Hi. Let's see what kind of great twists we have. Ooh, try putting things on a skewer. You know what I mean? It's really fun. Take your ham and your cheese and put it on a skewer instead of on bread.
And my doc.
Cut your ham and your cheese into cubes, put it on a toothpick, and let him eat it. Oh my God! Hey guys, I wrote this book. I'm Jenny Mollen. Look at that.
Kicking off back to school week with a New York Times best-selling author, here with some fun and easy lunch ideas, even for the pickiest of kids, is the author of Dictator Lunches and my doppelganger from 15 years ago, Jenny Mollen.
kids the ingredients and have them make their own food.
Dictator
Don't give them bread.
lunches.
Give them flour and butter and
Dictator in your
yeast
Well,
and
the dictator,
tell the kids to make their own
I wanna be
bread.
completely transparent
Oh,
about
thank
motherhood.
you.
I
You're
feel like
so
so many people
delightful.
online are curating it in a way that makes it look so easy, but I live in a dictatorship.
Right.
And so I needed to make sure that when I wrote this book, it was very obvious that I'm just trying to appease these two tyrants.
That's your mistake, right there. That's your mistake.
I know.
You have to be the dictator.
I try, but no, they've got me.
Are they picky eaters or are they tough?
They're like two overly indulged sort of house pets that sort of sit on my lap. If I'm you know, petting them,
You're so
cutting things
funny.
into bits, putting food in their mouths, they eat. But if I just present it on a plate, they're not really interested.
Okay.
So picky, no. They just need a lot of
Do you
coddling.
want us to come over and retrain them? I'll be like,
Please.
right? I'll be like, hey, your parents are gone. Eat it.
They need a little bit.
Or don't eat it.
Or don't eat it.
We'll be back in 8 hours.
They need some of that.
Okay, so take us through your school lunches because they are so impressive.
All right.
I'm so grateful that I was not raising kids at the same time. I would feel so bad for my
But
kids.
this is great.
Oh,
These
gosh.
are great ideas.
Well, this is just, I'm just always trying to sort of entertain them and sublimate my own guilt as a working parent and kind of get them sort.
We'll be back at a commercial break.
They need some of that.
Okay, so take us through your school lunches because they are so impressive.
All right.
I'm so grateful that I was not raising kids at the same time. I would feel so bad for my
But
kids.
this is great.
Oh,
These
gosh.
are great ideas.
Well, this is just, I'm just always trying to sort of entertain them and sublimate my own guilt as a working parent and kind of get them sort of
I'm not
excited
even
about
paying
different things.
attention because the show fucking sucks so much. Good thing I'm getting paid to watch this show.
For my
But
kids.
this is great.
Oh,
These
gosh.
are great ideas.
Well, this is just, I'm just always trying to sort of entertain them and sublimate my own guilt as a working parent and kind of get them sort of excited about different things. This is tiger nut flour.
Tiger nut
It's
flour.
sort of
It's
this.
made from the testicles
it's
of
low
tigers.
carb, it's low glycemic.
Is that what this is?
Yes, it's paleo, it's all the things.
Yes, eat the flour.
Grain-free, nut-free. It's so easy to send to school.
It's dried flour.
So we're going to make some
Yes,
alphabet
go-
cookies.
go
What
and
we're
eat
going to do is
flour.
we're going to take
Go eat
half
flour.
a cup
Flour
of
is
palm
delicious.
shortening,
Okay.
half a
Next
cup of
thing is
maple
drink
syrup,
eat
half
some
a teaspoon
sugar.
of vanilla, throwing it all in.
What are we doing?
We're going to do a full cup
You're
of
just reading
tiger
recipes
nut,
off a fucking piece
half a
of paper.
teaspoon of
You
baking
got
soda,
hired to be a
and a half
spokesperson
a
for
teaspoon
Tiger
of
Nut
salt.
Flour. This is bullshit. This is just
So
a fucking
all the things here
commercial.
we can just throw in.
This is an
tossing it all
infomercial
in.
for
Yeah,
Tiger Nut
we'll put it
Flour.
together.
This is your
Usually
twist
boil
on
it soft and
school
then
lunches.
I just like,
You
I'm
just
a,
throw it.
I just
Oh,
throw
what
it
a
all in
waste.
and
What a
hope for the
fucking
best,
waste.
to be honest.
You
You
know,
know,
I
Rachel
gave you
Ray,
praises
she's
of
always
your
saying
fucking
I'm
big
not a
chin
chef,
and your
I'm a
fat
cook.
nose.
Well, I'm also
But the
not a cook.
personality kills it.
Guys, I'm just trying to
I bet your fucking husband bought that outfit for you too.
Okay.
So let's
and
pretend
like
we blend
usual,
it.
the blender's not working.
And let's
I think
pretend
I'm-
that it's done, and
There
then
we
this
go.
is what you
There
get.
we go.
Right, and then at the
good.
end, this is
Good
what you
job,
get,
Mark.
which
Okay,
was
cool.
made by the
Well done,
professional
well
cooks
done.
Right, now
backstage,
there it is.
and I'm just
This
going
is
to
what we
present
end
it
up with.
and tell you
So
about
we're
it.
gonna roll this guy out
Okay.
a little bit.
Oh yeah, let me see you
We're
fuck
gonna
this
roll
up.
him.
Go ahead,
Again.
roll it
You
out.
want me to do it?
Roll
This
it
is
out.
very amateur hour, as
This
I
is-
always
what are you
tell my
doing?
husband. It's like he's lucky that I'm interested in this. It's more like crafting for me than it is
It
actually.
is a little crafty,
You know,
I
it's
would say.
crafty.
Can I just try
Maybe you
this?
should have.
Yeah, please.
Oh, that's so good.
It's really good.
Really,
And it has a
Tiger Nut
sweetness
Flour. I
to
guess
it.
we're gonna
It's a
buy it now
tuber
because
nut.
Kelly said it's
It's a tuber.
good. She gets
What's a
10% of all
tuber?
revenue.
Well, you know, like a root vegetable.
Okay. All right. Now we can use the cutters
All right. So
for.
you use the cutters. Let's make some whatever, you know.
Let's just make some whatever.
I'll make the
You're so
K.
We'll do an
bad.
L for the Laszlo bear.
Look, she's trying to.
The Laszlo
The
bear.
Laszlo bear.
You're so
He's
bad.
my youngest dictator.
The littlest dictator.
I was like, "Do you guys want to watch me on TV?" And they're like, "No, no interest."
Are they here?
No, are you kidding? They have like such a bigger lives than I do. They're doing way cooler things.
I of course did this wrong, so I now have it stuck in my number 5.
Is your number
so
5
put it
your
in.
All right, so we
pee
pop
and
those
your
guys in the oven.
Yeah.
and your
for how
pee
long?
hole
We're gonna
combined?
do it for about 10 minutes at 350.
I like it raw.
Now we're gonna move down. It's
Isn't
good,
it
right?
so
Yeah,
good?
right.
It's so
We're gonna
good.
move on.
And you
Now
can
we
buy
each
it
have a
now
little
on
spot.
sale
We're
at all
going to
local
make the
grocery stores.
sandwich.
Cool.
And this is going to be sort of an autumnal back to school themed box we're doing today.
Good.
So
Why?
take
Could you
some
put
bread,
an apple
bread of your
in there?
choice.
Is there pumpkin
Actually, you don't have a
spice
choice.
in
You
the
have to take
bread?
the bread in front of you.
I like it.
The bread in front of us.
I lied.
A nice wheat.
Now I'm going to do hummus. You guys can do hummus. You guys can do turkey. Or you can do cucumber.
I'll do hummus.
Or
I'm going to do hummus and turkey.
All right.
Okay, Mark.
So-
Thanks for
And
playing
I
along.
slice these long ways so that when I use the cookie cutter later, it's
Right.
not
And don't think
you know
about
falling
slicing your
to
penis.
pieces
It's
on
great
me.
for women because it makes you think of hitting your
And
slicing your
throw that guy
husband's
together.
member. The
Take
Lorena
a cookie
Wayne
cutter
Bobbitt sandwich.
Of
And now
you
you're
know,
going to
whatever
waste all
steam
that
you're
food.
in. I'm going with a sort of a. Is this a what kind of leaf is this? A maple leaf?
A maple
Maple
leaf?
leaf.
Yeah, we're gonna go maple leaf over here.
I did
What
an
about that
apple.
extra food and bread?
And the metal cookie cutters, I have to tell you guys,
They're
work so much better
lifesavers.
than the plastic.
Oh
Oh,
gosh,
yeah.
which
You
I
get
own
stuff.
5% of this company as
Look
well.
at that, honey.
Cute, right?
I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
And the best part of this is that your kid's teacher is so impressed by you.
How come I had
So when you're like,
I had
That's a
scissors
lie.
and a hypodermic
Hey
needle.
guys, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to finish making lunches with Jenny Mollen.
Enter Brighten Your Day Web Trivia, and you can have a chance to win the Roomba i3 Plus from
That's a
iRobot.
piece of shit product too. Everything. This is worse than this is becoming worse than the Dr. Oz show.
Jenny Mollen, who's making a back to school.
How was that?
It's really
It's really good. Oh God, this remote control's terrible.
here.
Oh my God, another terrible one. Oh, who's on the next show? Is this what you're doing? Here's who you can see next episode. All my loyal subscribers.
How long does it take most people to decide on a second date?
All women can say this. We get the ick factor immediately. It's like, ick.
Live. Christian Siriano, plus Back to School Week continues.
Can degree
So good.
so excited.
Wait, where's Whoopi? I'm right here.
I'm right here.
We'll see everybody next season. Keep talking.
The new season of The View starts.
Best sleep with a cold? Medicine.
I have
Here's
COPD.
a tip from a former smoker: marry a rich man, and you won't get cancer. Marry a rich man, and you'll do cocaine instead of smoking. Oh, what did we do? Did we miss this again? Oh God,
I know it's going to work.
you don't know what's gonna work. This is if someone really gives this girl fucking 7 figures to do a show, I'm just gonna fucking take care of myself. You can take that however
$100.
you
Pick up
want.
this Treehouse outdoor wall light for $21.97 after 11% rebate. Visit our lighting showroom or check out all our lighting options on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
We're back with the author of Dictator Lunches, Jenny Mollen, who's making a back to school lunch to die for. This
die
is
for.
enviable.
So this is going to be our little, sort of notes of Halloween is coming.
Okay.
This is a little goblin creature. We're going to cut the pepper in half.
Okay.
Cut the pepper in half.
I love these because I used to do this with strawberries, but then I also needed a candy mouth. This way, I don't have to give them another piece of candy. Because you always get a crazy mouth on these guys when you cut them.
Yeah.
You take a little bit of seed butter usually because, the schools aren't into the peanut.
Yeah. Can't have-
So take some seed butter as your glue and you just paste 2 eyes on the top.
Why is it that eyeballs make
cute is that?
everything look adorable?
Eyeballs make everything cute. But usually with like a fruit, I would need lips and a tongue or, whatever else. But look at that mouth.
Now, when you cut that strawberry open, is your husband tempted to stick his penis in it and have sexual intercourse? Or has his therapist helped him kick that habit? Oh, that's funny. No, the strawberry represents my strawberry vagina flower.
The schools aren't into the peanut.
Yeah. Can't have-
So take some seed butter as your glue and you just paste 2 eyes on the top.
Why is it that eyeballs make
cute is that?
everything look adorable?
Eyeballs make everything cute. But usually with like a fruit, I would need lips and a tongue or, whatever else. But look at that mouth.
Aww, how cute is that? That's adorable.
That's going to grab your attention, right?
Yeah.
That's going to elicit some sort of reaction out of my kid.
What do the other moms think?
Well, no, the other moms, I don't think they even know this is happening.
They don't even know?
No, I'm all about winning the teachers over. I want them to think that I'm like better than everybody else.
Good. That's very important.
Should I take our cookies out of the oven?
Or what
should we do first?
Let's let them cool. Let's do one other thing. Let's do our apples.
Okay.
And this is, I like to call this apples two ways. So cut some apple. Everybody always asks me, like, you send apples to school, but do they get brown? I really never have a problem with that. There's so many things I send to school that come back to me in one piece. The apples are never one of them.
Okay.
So I don't have any problem sending apples, and I don't think anyone out there watching should either. But we're also going to mix this with dried. So you've got regular and then dried.
Ooh, and a skewer.
And do a little skewer action.
That's so cute.
It's all about taking things you know they will eat and mixing them with things that maybe feel a little bit more dangerous. And hoping for the best. And hoping for the best. So I do one of these guys.
And you put a little cinnamon on
and then I douse him in cinnamon.
Yeah.
Oh, yum.
All right.
Doused.
Doused.
All right.
Do you feel robbed of this experience?
No.
Okay.
But I'm enjoying it now.
Yeah.
And then my last thing I do before we throw the cookies in is I take a cheese.
Yeah.
This is so fun because it always works.
Yeah.
I love when something I know it's going to work. It's like foolproof. I take either an X-Acto knife or a cookie cutter and you just jam it into the front of the cheese in whatever shape you want. I have a J and an L.
Oh,
and you can throw that in the middle. This is really sort of, you should feel like it's paint by numbers. If you think of it as you have a main, a fruit, a veg, a snack, and a bride.
I love these boxes.
You're good to go.
These boxes are great.
Bento boxes?
This is a bento box. You can use any kind of box you want, but I like this one just because I feel like I'm into the presentation. It keeps me on task.
Yep.
Cookies are probably done.
Okay, so now I can take them out?
Yes.
Careful.
I'm going to take them out of the oven using nothing but my bare, or my...
Touch it. Touch it.
Can I try one since I've been eating all of the dough?
Oh, please try one. Tell me what you think.
They're so good.
They're fun, right?
They taste like animal crackers.
They do.
Yes.
They do.
They're really good.
Without all the sugar and like other things you can't pronounce.
They're really tasty.
Right?
Yeah.
So, take a couple of those, guys, and your lunch is done. You're ready.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I love when you fill in for me. It's my favorite thing to do.
I'm so...
Yes. It's a lot of fun.
It's like watching a time machine.
For more information on these ideas, go to our website and get Jenny's book, Dictator Lunches, everywhere books are sold. Next, we're going to open up that pesky inbox. Stick around.
If you would like to know more about any of Jenny's back-to-school lunch ideas, log on to our website at
Yes, I want to know more of Jenny's back-to-school lunch ideas. But I'm going to turn to Jenny.
Honey.
Jenny, I don't know what to do. You know what? I'm going to go to Jenny Mollen. She's the queen of... She's trying to between the queen of something.
back-to-school lunch ideas.
That looks fucking hideous. That looks disgusting. They're going to eat a red pepper that has eyeballs on it? Who the fuck is giving their child cold red raw bell peppers?
Okay, it's over.
Get JJLegal.com.
I just found this.
If it's straight to Hulu, that's like a straight to video. That means it's a bad movie.
Rated R, now streaming only on Hulu.
I'm still eating Jenny's cookies. They're so good. Now, it's time to open up the inbox. We asked you for your back-to-school photos. I'm sorry, honey. I really am. Some of the kids in the audience don't want to talk about back to school until they have to actually go back.
I know, but it's pretty close to time.
They're feeling very tortured by this and very triggered by these segments.
Hey, Terry Ferry from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania said, besties the second they met, first day of kindergarten.
Oh,
that's very cute.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
How about this one? Sarah Smith Jarvis from Paris, Kentucky says, every year I take this driveway picture of my boys together. A great tradition. Much love. Why didn't we ever do that?
We lived in the city. We didn't have a driveway.
But you couldn't take it in front of like the
and
kitchen
from Facebook,
stove.
first day of 9th grade, the year of COVID homeschooling, August 2020. Yep, we know that very well.
Oh, here we go. You're going to like this. Julie Wheaton Smith from South Lyon, Michigan. When you let daddy take the first day of school picture. These girls look like they're not happy about going back to school.
That's true. Susan Cricco from Boston. I was pregnant at the same time as Kelly with Lola. This is my daughter's first day of kindergarten. The bus driver made us get a new backpack because it clearly was too big and a liability.
That's funny.
It's a high school
funny.
Angela Tarcia from Compton, California say, do teachers count for first day of school submissions?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes, they do. You especially do.
You're doing God's work.
Teachers feel the student. Look at her face in the picture. She's like, okay, I guess. Okay, it's over.
This is Heather Jones from Sandy, Oregon. My little man's first day of preschool.
Francis Sudano from Facebook says, first day of preschool, check out his backpack.
It looks ugly. I don't like
This is
it.
our daycare dollars at work. Archie loves his class.
Very
I
cool.
want to be in that class.
P.D. Collins from Facebook says, first day of kindergarten. She's a college graduate now. Oh, don't I know that?
It goes so fast.
Yep.
Terry Hancock Davis from Facebook says, Cash is very excited for school.
Does that count as a submission?
Yes, obviously.
Okay. Darlene Warren Brown from Facebook says, Landon and Sister Bentley, last year's first day of school in Indiana. They are my great-grandchildren. Oh, that's sweet.
Very
so
sweet.
lovely.
We'll be right back.
Are they twins?
If you love watching our show from home, now's your chance to see us live and in person. Come join us at 5. Check out all the stars and be part of Live with
Give
Kelly
us the
Martin's
ugliest
studio
high
audience.
five in the
Visit
world.
our website
3,
at
2,
KTTV
1.
Sound.
Ah!
Ultimate Endless Shrimp is here with a limited.
Put in the comments section, do you like endless shrimp at Red Lobster? Who hates the Cheddar Bay biscuits?
Experience Bluephoria every time you give your dog a naturally delicious blue buffalo treat.
Barb from Facebook, first day of preschool.
This is my favorite. Laura Shipley Bishop from Carbondale, Illinois. Forget the kids. How about the moms who are thrilled?
Hey, Carbondale's not too far from Lebanon, right?
Hey, don't forget on tomorrow, Christian Siriano will be here.
And we take a look how to deal with bullying.
Plus rainy day s'mores. So that's
Can't wait that.
yeah.
Ooh, I
You know
can't wait
what?
for that.
You're actually willing it to be sunny every day for the whole rest of the summer by having rainy day s'mores.
Okay.
Because
These are good even outside.
I know, I'm just saying, whenever we do a rainy day segment, we actually cause droughts. So we have that to look forward to. See you tomorrow, everybody.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
no, you won't. This is my last day on Earth.
So you want things to be
That's not the real Wrigley Field.
Usually starts the
Eyewitness News this morning.
The View starts right now. If he's found criminally responsible, will you respect the results?
He's not. I don't see how he could be found criminally responsible. Well, what criminal activity did he do?
All of the hot topics on your mind are on the table.
I definitely jumped into another relationship so fast.
Because you love
it got
dick.
my mind away from like stuff.
My husband and I have got agreement that like going out and flirting a little bit is okay.
Plus, Christopher Nolan. Here come Hot Topics with Whoopi, Sarah Haynes, Anna Navarro, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, and Alyssa Farah-Griffin.
It's just like going to the strip club. You're not going to fuck them. You're not going to marry them. I mean, you might fuck some of the strippers. Anyway, that's the end of the latest episode of your favorite telecast. That was season 1, episode 93 from August 28th, 2023, I believe. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like that button. Smash the bells for subscription. Or make sure to like and subscribe. Ding the bell for notifications. Smash the like button. Smash the dislike button, too, if you want to. This sucks. I hate you. And put in the comment section what you thought about my performance. I'd like a 4-star rating for Yelp. My Yelp account is in the bio, and there's a link right here. If you'd like to go to my OnlyFans, no more feet pictures. I got suspended. So now it's just pictures of my ears. I put my hair around my ears, so it looks like a poop hole, a hairy poop hole. And that's it. What a great show we had. Thank you for Jenny Mollen. She's so talented and so wonderful. Her lunch ideas are going to be revolutionary, and she's just the best. My absolute favorite. So tune into the past episodes. Tune into the next episodes. Let your friends know and sign up for our raffle, our biannual raffle. The next one's coming up in like 720 days, something like that. So, all right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your sports seasons, your church, and remember that you have the freedom to be who you want. And I love you all, except for you. I don't like you. You got a really fat, ugly face. Oh shit, that's me. Okay, damn. All right, you know what? I hate myself.